This is a follow-up video to my previous Aediorugap exploration video. I'm going to be showing off some of the things that I did not show off in the first video. Well, most of the things. I'm going to be showing off the entire rest of the update, basically, that I didn't get to show off. First things first, starting with where I actually started from in that video. You might have seen I started in the middle of the ship, and I didn't actually show how to get there, so I will show you how to get there now. Basically, it's through Fish Oil Swamp. And Chicken World. Nazca Valley. Fish Oil Swamp. Talk to this guy. He'll bring you to the Cancer Beach, as I like to call it. And then there's going to be this thing moving around. You talk to him. Hello. And he brings you here. And here's the ship, which I explored at the beginning of my video. Next stop is this area. You might have remembered it from my video. I explored around here, and the only thing that we found of interest besides the statue up top there was this rainbow fox, and she's actually the key to getting the second of the 2 masks that were added in this update. In order to find out how to get the first mask, I have a dedicated video going up soon about that. Probably going to be going up at the same time as this one. But to get the second mask, you have to chainsaw her, and she turns you into a sushi from Sushi World. And you can live your life as Sushi from Sushi World. There you are. And then I wanted to show off a little bit extra of that event in question with the statue up here. So apparently, if you go up here and talk to these guys and talk with the statue, if you go back down, you can actually penguin through this transition. And see these creatures down here with another statue. Shrimp, maybe? Ebi Desne? Who knows? I know Aediorugap loves his transition skips. I wonder if there's another one with this. What if I go up here? There they are. Interesting. The next area of business is going to be a couple bit of things in this world here, connected from the Frog Hot Springs. Right. So about the camera that I found last time, so what this actually does is it sets your variable 5 to subtract by 1. And once you get under Let me just increase this. Once you get under 0, it disappears. So there it goes. My variable 5 is now -1. This is a huge thing, actually, because variable 5 being negative is the requirement for entering the sub-area of miasma that was added last update. And nobody knew the intended way to get there. And I surmised that there was no intended way to get there because it's very difficult to carry a negative variable 5 all the way to miasma. But the saving grace was that none of Aediorugap's worlds changed it in any way, which kind of baffles me because, you know, if your event is tied to this variable being a low number, shouldn't something in any of your worlds change it to that number? But now there is something that changes it to a negative number. It's a camera, hidden out of bounds. I don't know how to get here normally. Another thing that's actually a secret NPC on this area of the map here. If we go through the tree line over here, we can actually go see this secret NPC over here. Now, she's quite fascinating. Looks to be a re-sprite of the red snake that was always in Aediorugap's worlds. Or in Aediorugap's debug room for the longest time. Sorry. She looks just like it. Except with a mouth instead of a big eyeball that shows up. Yeah, so there's a red snake always in Aediorugap's debug room since it was added. It was never in any of his worlds. It's just a cool red snake that shows up in his debug room. This is like basically a palette swap of that, so I think it's pretty cool. That's it. So basically, also, I missed an entire connection. If you keep climbing down these ladders, you'll eventually come to the bottom of this area. And at the bottom, there's an entire connection I missed. See for yourself. This is Potato Tower. According to Aediorugap's names that he gives his own worlds. Can't be an Aediorugap update without a food-themed world. And climbing down all the way to the bottom of this tower. Oh, here's a vending machine. I'm broke again. I'm still broke. I don't know what this border is around my screen. The window. It'll eventually lead somewhere cool. Welcome to the burger store. I keep forgetting I'm broke. Yeah, cool little area here. There are these guys. I don't know what your deal is, but you look cool. A little bit out of place for this world, though. With all the NPCs being burgers and fries. And have snakes and cowboy hats. There is one interesting NPC here, which is this guy. So, funnily enough, in the game files, he is named Escape Prisoner. This is actually one of the prisoners from Funeral Prison, and he has seemingly escaped to live a better life, and gorging himself on fast food, he has turned fat. Good for him. It beats prison. You would think with all this ketchup everywhere, this place would lead to Tomato World, but it doesn't. We do have some of the ketchup bottle NPCs, though. Cool little Tomato World reference. I think that's pretty much it on this place. Yeah. I fear I'm just, retreading ground. Cool little area. So this wasn't mentioned anywhere in the changelogs. However, there is a new connection in Lemon World. Lemon World keeps getting new connections lately. Here it is. There's something very cool at the end of this place. Quite a large area. Here she is. Nah, I wouldn't. She hates men. And reacts to quite a lot of effects. Yeah. Cool area here. So, something new in Maroon Grave House, of all places. If you ever find yourself near this giant section of graves here on the map, just go all the way to the bottom, and you will be met with the new teleporter. So this place has no music. It's pretty weird. that happens occasionally, and it scares the shit out of me. I knew it was coming too. There's these little creatures here, which look like screws, a little bit? Threaded screws, maybe? God damn it. There's this room full of them. There's some snails every once in a while, too. Snail guy. Hello, snail guy. And eventually, you'll get to this construction sign here. But there's one more thing up here. Oh, I got her with her guitar on. Okay, yeah, so she can be in 3 possible states when you enter this room. Walking around with her guitar. She can also be sitting, jamming to music while the guitar is jumping on the bed. And then there's a third one. Come on, give it to me. Yeah, where she's just sitting, listening to music, and her guitar's walking around. This is the only one where you can actually interact with the guitar. She has her headphones on, she can't hear me. Let me get her where she's off the couch. Now will you talk about the war? Are you exclusively walking away from me? Okay. Or does she always do that? Oh, she loves drum. Hell yeah. Oh. Awesome. The final thing I missed in my initial video is a hidden area in this new Nazca Valley connection. So, I say final thing I'll show off because I already showed off an interesting secret in a new video coming up. There's an interesting secret in the carnival troupe area, right? I think it's here. Yes. Okay. Before I get to this, there's an interesting secret in the carnival troupe area that I have dedicated an entire video to that's also going to go up on my YouTube channel. There is a interesting couple of interesting lore events that have to do with the giant fucking maze zone area that I don't want to get into at all. So if you're interested in the lore between the Witch of Charity and the Witch of Hatred, you're going to have to check that out yourself and go through the entire, like, 80 connections maze thing where going in the wrong one puts you back. It's terrible. But there's, like, 2 things there that's associated with it that I'm not able to show off. There's this interesting, like, black and white monochrome dragon in map ID 6335, which I have no idea how to get to. And also I don't know what's up with that camera, except I do know what's up with that camera. I just don't know how to get there. So if anybody knows anything about any of this, please come to me. But for now, last thing I want to show off is this cool area here. And there she is. The final Aediorugap anime girl. she's very important to the story. You'll see in the follow-up video where I make on the secret in the circus troupe area, she actually shows up there in that circus troupe area in a little secret spot. She also shows up, her hat at least, in the bedroom of that one angel that I showed off in the first video. You'll see both of it again later in the follow-up video to this. But I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Keep talking about Aediorugap. This has been Ergia. See you later.